Alright, so, hey everybody, welcome back. If you saw the last one, I am currently making a bucket so we can begin working on our new farm. Okay, so for now what we're going to do is that we're going to go up to in here, we're going to put, for now, our remaining raw ore into the tool chest. Cobblestone will go there. I think I like the smooth stone look. Maybe first some like floors on the inside. I have an idea, and you'll have to work with me on it. I have a little fidget thing that I like using that I gotta let go of. Let's go over to wood. How much wood do we have? Okay, step number 1. We are gonna go quickly just get some wood. Hopefully the music isn't super loud. It does feel a bit loud to me though right now, so... It's at 10%, are you kidding me? A lot of the older music isn't very loud, but the newer stuff is so much louder. Okay. Actually not the biggest fan of the newer soundtrack, to be completely honest. But it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I also had to switch out my other keyboard because that one's way too loud. Okay. Right, I can jump here. There we go. You know, I kind of do want to mess around with a little bit of spruce. Just for the sake of having it. I think it would look good. There's one thing that I haven't actually experienced tonight past, I think, night 1. Which, again, I lost that footage. But mostly because I don't want mob spawning until I can, like, really clean up this area, which is going to kind of be the focus for the next little bit. Right now we're going to be building the farm, and then next episode hopefully we'll build, like, a, I don't know, probably go mining again. I'm not going to record every little thing that happens in my world, but I will record a lot of the major stuff. For example, I acquire hardware. That was forever ago. So the whole point of this series is to beat all the achievements in the game. Which brings me to my next question. How do I view the achievements? It's been so long since I've actually sat down and played Java consistently. Because, believe it or not, actually, I did play Java. That was the first version of Minecraft I actually ever played. So before a bunch of people are like, oh, he doesn't know how to play Java. Like, I do know how to play Java. It's just the last time I played Java consistently was in 2013. Actually, no, it was probably 2015. Because in 2016 I got my Xbox One, so it was probably that, yeah. And so I'm used to controller. I've spent more time actually playing on controller than I have keyboard and mouse. So, I mean, do with what you will with that information. Okay, we'll be getting this. How much is that? 18. I want at least... because I think that's enough oak. I want at least a little bit more of this. Okay, I have no idea what keeps popping up in the bottom right hand of my screen because it'll show up and then disappear right before I actually get a good look at it. So, I don't know what it is, but it bothers me. Okay, after this tree we should be good. Did you just breathe on me? Get back here. This does not have much more use than the normal sword, does it? Than like a wooden sword. Probably a waste of copper, but I don't care. I need food. How are you stronger than the cow? By the way, guaranteed I will not be able to land like any critical hits at all. That should be enough. Don't want my hunger dropping down too low. I'm actually not going to cook these yet. I think right for now, above surface, I don't need all that. Is it in the mine? No, where's the skeleton? It shouldn't be near my house. Unless it is, maybe it is? Microphone shake, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I shouldn't have killed those animals, I could have captured them. Okay. That skeleton is really scaring me. Okay. So I think I'm going to put the farm in somewhere here. So before I actually build the outline, I am going to dig kind of where we're going to put our crops. Do I want it here or do I want it further back? Because that's going to be the back. This is going to be kind of where the backyard goes, which is, again, another future episode. I'm going to clear a little bit more of this real quick. I'm not going to put it here, but I do kind of want it to be even with everything. A lot of these episodes will probably be about 20 to 30 minutes in length, I think, and I'm going to try to keep them as uncut as possible. I think I'll probably have to get rid of like the rest of this eventually, but for now I think just right here is good. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of the rest of it eventually. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put it over here. Kind of just barely outside. It's not going to be huge for now. In fact, it's actually probably going to be pretty small compared to everything. But we will do with what we can. Probably should have done more preparations before beginning. Do I need to like be digging rows though? Because I do know it, you know what? Nah. Normally I would, but I think I'm just going to pick like one middle point and just put the water there. Because I really don't want to be doing all that. So I'll just put this here. And then just to test, put it in my base. Which I think you guys should actually recognize the shape of it. It's the handbook. It's the handbook base of 1more4. I really just built it because I like the shape. I have no real use for it right now. Into the dirt chest. I have a lot of dirt. This is a smaller keyboard, so I actually have more room to do stuff with. I don't even have the seeds on me right now, but I just want to see how far in each direction just this one What in the... Hang on. Okay, everything's fine. So it looks like 4 is the max. So like per section, is it... What if I did this? Kind of like that in each direction. And just kill both of these off real quick. Like, this would be the most efficient, right? I think so. Again, I haven't... A lot of this will just be me testing things, which I think is much more interesting than finding a guide. Because I would like to learn how things work in this game. So if that's placed there... Oh, but this does kind of cut into where the backyard will go, because the backyard's going to go right here, and we'll go through this way. Okay, real quickly. We're going to take this. We're going to put it here. So now that... Oh, so that's why it's ruined. Okay, so yeah, I don't think this is what we want to do. So I will be right back after some experimenting and testing, I think. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I tried to do another thing with a similar idea, but then I decided I didn't like it. So we've got this here. And all this land. This is where I'm going to build the farm. So, starting from here, we're going to go... Where am I? This is how I learned to build farms. And I'm not going to do what would be considered the right way to do this, because I do not care. Is it inefficient and probably going to cost me... Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Is it inefficient? It will probably cost me about, you know, triple the time to get stuff, probably, but I really don't care. And I'm going to play true to how I remember the game, and just build a massive area as a farm. Then, in a future episode, we'll actually build something around it. Especially since I'm going to probably do some terraforming at some point in the future. So... we will definitely see. So subscribe, tune in, and see what happens next on, well, it's not Dragon Ball Z, but, you know, same idea, right? I'm just gonna do this. This will be the last row for now. And I definitely do not have enough crops to handle all this right now, but I'm still building it like this. Anyways, I do not care. Okay, so I'm going to put all this away, and we are going to cover it in water. And I think I'm going to use in the future, the smooth stone, but I don't know. Alright, go down every 2. That's 2. Yes, will this technically count? Yes, but I don't like the water flowing because it makes a lot of noise. Alright. And if I'm not mistaken, can I just take water from here? Yeah, and it will just replace itself, that's right. You always remember a fundamental part of your childhood. for me, a lot of it was learning how to farm, because I've never been much of a fighter. But I do enjoy. Well, I'll just do it in this one now. Making farms, and I should go inside. Eventually, I'll give it a roof and a door. This will all eventually just be in one interconnected area. Eventually, this world will be full of things, and I'm not. Initially, I might put a lot of stuff in the house, but for now, the house is really just sleeping. Which I don't think is bad. But I do want to, like, test my building ability by not just building everything in a really weird way or anything like that. So all those pork chops are doing their thing. I'm gonna go and just screw them and take damage, but I don't care. It's faster than going downstairs. Okay. Coming through here. Yeah, sorry if these videos are boring. I plan on fixing them and actually adding some more excitement. And by adding more excitement, I don't actually mean like any real change in how they're done, just more so. How does that make sense? How does that doesn't even make sense. I was hitting the wrong button too. Alright, well. I don't understand the secrets of the universe, I guess. Okay, right about here. And then this one should go there, and then, of course, it's not good enough. Okay. Only 2 more rows. Note for future Tokyo, like editor Tokyo. Can you just, like, skip through the rest of these? And just kind of speed run it. I'm not going to say anything too important, I don't think. Finally. Okay, that's all done. So now, this is what it will look like. That's how we used to do it back in the day. So yeah, even though I haven't actually ever really beaten the Ender Dragon, I would still say I'm an OG. I'm just not a good OG. I'm just not good at the game. Like, I can already hear, like, all these purists in the comments being like, oh no, you're doing everything wrong. No, you can't build it like that. That's inefficient. I don't care. This is how I want to build it. This is how I like building my farms. This is how it will look. Okay, now I take these seeds, I'm going to run down to the shoreline. I'm going to get all of my, almost fully grown wheat. That's actually makes me really happy. Oh yeah, and when I say I'm not, this is my first time like not doing modded or anything like that, I am using mods like sodium. I do have replay mod installed, even though I don't plan on ever using it. So I do have that kind of stuff on, but that's just because I'm running this on a laptop that's not designed for this kind of thing. So, well, I can't record stuff on my Xbox anymore because everybody switched to Discord, and you can't use Twitch chat on Discord for some reason. I have plenty of seeds. What am I talking about? So it's just kind of, this will be easier for now, especially considering that a lot of the other stuff I used to do for content isn't necessarily going to work right now. VR is probably going to stop. In fact, you'll probably see shortly after this video is uploaded, probably by the end of next week, you'll probably see Pirate and his game night from tonight, which is... I think he's recording VR chat tonight. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check with him, but you should be seeing that tonight. So huge shout out to him. That's my boy. Other people to, shout outs. Go check out their channels. Noli. His channel will be linked right here. And this is Pirate's channel, so here's his link. Then you've got Gas. Let's go check them out. And then I think that's everybody that I usually record with. Oh, yeah, no, I think that's everybody. But there's... yeah, so this is the farm. I think it looks good. It probably looks trash right now, to be completely honest with you. I mean, it's alright. I'll work on actually building stuff. Right now it's just wheat, because I haven't been to a village yet. But for a wheat farm, I mean, this is pretty decent. Again, it's probably not the most efficient. I'm probably not getting the most wheat for how much water I have, but I don't care. I like it. It looks good. Sue me if you don't like it. Yeah, so that will probably be it for this video. I will be seeing you guys in the next one, whenever that comes out. Hopefully, relatively soon. And yeah, aside from that, I will see you in the next one. There we go. Okay, goodbye everybody. I don't know why I do this. I stole this from Stampy. Yeah, goodbye everybody.